Hello friends, and welcome to beautiful Seward, Alaska. The boys and I have come to Seward with my parents, my brother and his wife, and the cousins, and we are staying in this awesome motorhome that I rented right here behind me. And we're gonna be here for 5 days of fun, and we thought that we'd bring you along for some of that fun because Seward is one of our absolute favorite places in Alaska to come and camp right here on the water. Ooh, it's a little bit windy, but we got sunshine today. We're supposed to get rain for the rest of the week. Clouds aren't bad, rain isn't bad. We've got the clothes for it. We're just gonna bring you along. We're enjoying the sunshine today, and then who knows what adventures we'll have while we're here. If you want to see more about this awesome motorhome that we're staying in for the week, I have a full video on what it's like to rent a motorhome in Alaska during the summertime. I had never rented a motorhome, so I decided, you know what? For my viewers, I'm gonna rent a motorhome and go camp in it and see what it's like to rent one and see if it's a good option. So go watch that video and I'll give you all my opinions and a tour of this motorhome. Otherwise, you'll just see it throughout the week as we call this home. Seward is a coastal town about 2.5 hours south of Anchorage. You go down the Turnagain Arm and through Turnagain Pass and out to Seward on the other side. It is the end of the road there. It is a beautiful coastal community. The drive there is also gorgeous, and there are so many things to do there. You can camp, you can see glaciers, you can go on wildlife tours. It is a wonderful place to visit, and it is also a cruise ship port. One of our favorite things to do while camping here in Seward is to paint on rocks, and we found the best way to do it is these paint pens. I just got this set on the way here at Michael's. It's like a set of 36, so everybody can paint their rocks. Oh, this looks like that game where all the things pop out.
That's what I made. I made that.
I got some palm trees and a sunset.
That one was mine. And then I did this for my dad. And
hey, pretty. Westy, let's see yours. Oh, Sean, fun bubble
Sean already
letters.
has a big rock.
yes,
Who drew this cute little
Sassy.
humpback and sunglasses? So cute. Very, very cute. Oh wow, they've been hard at work.
This one's broken.
Slime. Those kids were sure having a good time painting rocks. They just kept getting more and more rocks. We'll be able to hide those around town. You may have noticed that you didn't see Hunter there. Hunter went with my dad and my brother to go salmon fishing. Seward is a great place for salmon fishing. There's an amazing red salmon run here. That is awesome to go fish salmon right out of the ocean. So we'll see if they come back with any. All right, I am in charge of the first dinner tonight. I cubed up some of this ham. This is our favorite ham from Costco. I am combining it with some fresh mozzarella. I've cut that up here. And then I've got the marinade left over from that. And it's actually really great for dipping this French bread in. Put a little salt in there. I'm also gonna have some butter if people just want butter on their French bread. Cooking up the noodles here on the stove, and then we're gonna be using our favorite Rayos sauce. Pretty much this entire meal is brought to you by, surprise, surprise, by Costco. I think every single thing I'm using right now is from Costco. Every single thing. We're also gonna have our favorite Mediterranean salad. It's gonna be a yummy dinner. I'm gonna combine all those ingredients and cook the pasta in the oven if I can get the oven to start. One of my favorite things about camping is eating outside and the easier cleanup of using some paper plates, and we enjoyed our dinner with a view. All right, the guys got back from fishing, so I'm heating up some pasta for them, cut up some bread, mixed up some salad. Let's go see how they did. How was the fishing?
It was pretty hot for Grandpa. Oh my gosh.
He caught his limit.
How many fish did you guys get?
Fuse.
10.
Let me use.
10 reds?
10 red.
Grandpa, how many did you catch?
I'll
6.
Oh my goodness. These are the ones?
That's the limit.
6 is the limit. Oh wow, what beautiful fish.
See, now it's extra flat. You can use this one.
Good job. Hunter, how many did you catch?
I got 3, but we had to toss one back because it was like rotten and gangrene.
Oh,
It was nasty.
maybe been bitten by a sea lion or
I think it
something?
had.
All right. Hunter's joining in on the rock painting as he's eating. These kids have just been creating masterpieces. We have had a beautiful first day here in Seward. A lot of my time was spent just kind of getting to know the motorhome, filming that video. The kids have been to the skate park, to the actual park, back. We've eaten some good food. It's 10 o'clock at night. The sun is still up high above the mountains. People are still coming in from fishing trips. This is Alaska in the summer. You just go, 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 go. Cousins are enjoying time together. That's what camping in Seward is all about for us. All right, day 1 is done. I'm exhausted. It's about 11 o'clock at night. The boys are settled in watching a movie. I'm gonna get myself ready for bed. I'm ready for the adventures ahead now that I've got everything figured out here in the motorhome and in camp. Made my dinner tonight. I'll have a little bit more fun tomorrow here in Seward. Good morning, friends. It's a rainy morning here in Seward. None of the cousins are up, so we're just kind of having a relaxing morning. Just made myself a morning smoothie with a little blend jet, and I am editing a video. All my boys are up, but the cousins are not, so we're just hanging out. Well, friends, I ended up editing the morning away. It is now 11 o'clock. I'm eating somebody's leftover breakfast burrito that Grandma made for breakfast. My mom is doing the breakfast, and then my sister-in-law and I are switching off on the lunches and dinners. But I think it's time to get dressed in the rain gear and get outside. The mom box came in handy this morning. All the kids came in and grabbed a treat out of here because it's not quite lunchtime yet. We're gonna be, but I know they're gonna get hungry while they're on our adventure. So everybody grabbed something out of the snack box. All the cousins grabbed something. That's testing the tsunami warning system at noon. It is very overcast today. You cannot even see the huge mountain behind me. I still have seen boats going out. There's still a helicopter going out. They're still going out whale watching, but it's definitely overcast and foggy today. This is pretty typical weather in Seward, Alaska. If you get sunshine, you just feel really grateful. And if you get rain, you bundle up and you just go have fun. Today's adventure is actually indoors. We saved this for a rainy day. We absolutely love the Alaska Sea Life Center here in Seward. We buy a family pass every year so that we can come and explore and enjoy this beautiful facility, giving you a window to the sea. At first glance, it might just seem like a really fun aquarium and place to come and learn about the sea life in Alaska, but it is also a research facility and a rehabilitation center for Alaskan animals. And it really just gives you a look at what is below the water. At the harbor, in the tide pools, they have these touch tanks where you can touch anemones and shrimp and sea stars and sea cucumbers. The water is the actual temperature it is outside, so about 42 degrees, so it is absolutely freezing. These touch tanks are changing all the time, the different varieties of the creatures they have. You know, there's so many different types of anemones and sea stars, so it's fun to come and see what they have in the tanks and what changes over time. My husband Mark is really into free diving here in Alaska and gets to see so many cool things, but those of us that aren't ready to dive down in the cold water, this gives us a chance to see some of those amazing creatures. Then we have the bird aviary that has local birds, pigeon guillemots, common murres, different types of puffins, red-legged kittiwakes, and it's so fun to see them here nesting and diving down into the water to catch fish. Everett was very interested in all the different types of birds, and he's at such a fun age that he just wants to know more about all these different things, and this is a great way to be able to see these birds up close and get to identify them. There were some cute puffins swimming around and this cute bird sleeping here. We then went out to see the sea lions. They also have harbor seals that you can watch from above, and then you'll see them again when we go down below to the lower level. I also love how they display the life cycle of a salmon, all the way from the eggs down in the bottom and then the little 1-inch fry in the river, and then they move to like the 2 to 3-inch fry in the river, and then we move to when they go out to the ocean and get bigger. You can see this is the ocean because there's sea stars in there now, and then it moves back when they're bigger back into the river where they come to spawn. It's such a great representation. They also show off the 5 different types of salmon here, which can get kind of confusing because they each have 2 names, but this gives a really good description of all those salmon. It says whale o' fortune. Spin it.
I landed on this.
How much food can a fin whale eat in a day? It says 40 pounds, 400 pounds, or 4,000 pounds. Let's go read here and then we'll find out. Sometimes referred to as the razorback whale, these are the 2nd largest animal in the world. In one day, they can eat almost 4,000 pounds of fish or krill and pee enough to fill up 3 bathtubs. That's a fun thing to know. Okay, so now I'll come back. How much food can a fin whale eat in a day? Did you hear what it said? 40, 400, or 4,000?
4,000.
Oh, I think
4,000.
4,000. Everett's at a really fun age this year because he wants to know what the signs say. Before, he just wanted to look at the exhibits, but now? Downstairs, we always start out with the cute and chubby harbor seals. Then we get to look at these awesome camouflaged halibut, a bunch of different type of cod and rockfish, and then the king crab, which is always so amazing to see. They're just so huge. I would love to see a king crab actually coming out of the water at some point. That's not something that we have ever caught or have ever even been anywhere near where we could catch a king crab. And then this big rockfish here I named Luna because it just wanted its moment in the spotlight. We were trying to look at the lingcod and how huge it was in the back, and this fish just kind of kept looking at itself in the camera, so I named it Luna, like our little cat that loves its moment in the spotlight. Then we moved on to the breath holding station. It tells you what all these animals, how long they can hold their breath, and then it has a timer. So it challenges kids to try and hold their breath. Everett said he made it 5 seconds. He was so cute. But my kids have tried for years to just increase their breath holding time. And one of the best parts about being down here is seeing the Steller sea lion show off in front of the window. And then this last coastal fjord section is actually below where the birds were. So you'll see the birds diving down and then all these really cool rockfish hanging out down in the seaweed. In the gift shop, they have these fish prints. We make fish prints at the cabin. I'm taking a picture of this so that I can put eyes on ours. This is a Chinook salmon, which is a king. That is a huge print. It's really cool. I like just the head of it. We'll have to try that sometime. $160. We need to go into business at $160. Oh. Oh, and now see, they got the fish print on a sweatshirt. Now they got a Dungeness crab one. We haven't tried that. Yep, Goyutaku fine fish printing. Oh gosh, Bennett, help me. Can you pick that up? Where's the other one? I never thought to do it with a crab.
35.
And then down here, we had thought about doing it with the octopus, but that's really cool. We'll have to try that sometime. That octopus we just got would have been perfect. Fall Run Chinook.
Chase,
Man, they got it on all sorts of different
t-shirt
stuff.
would be 35.
It's a tuna. That doesn't really fit in Alaska. We don't have tuna. But... Oh, I love this. That's a fun way to spend a few hours in Seward. And then there are also murals all over town. Seward is the mural capital of Alaska. I have a video where we went and found like 35 or 40 murals around the city. Really, really fun. Lots of great art. We are taking a misty, rainy walk over to Grandma and my brother's campsite for some lunch today. It's like this really fine, misty rain. Feels like you're in a cloud. Thank you.
You can sit down here on this end where it's dry.
Mine got messed up in the rain.
It's quite amazing what we're able to fit in here. We've got a fun game of
On the books and
ransom notes going on over here.
since we don't live there.
We really like the game, but it does have some inappropriate things in it that we've picked out. So just fair warning. It's really fun to play for adults. And then the kids also enjoy it. We've got some brownies being made. And all of these kids are competing there up on the TV.
Okay. That's where.
I think Everett's even hiding back in there. Oh, there's Ev.
I can't see. No.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
As you can see, the rain was just really coming down, so it was super nice to have space to just hang out. Some kids were playing some video games. We played a good game of ransom notes. It was just a really nice way to spend the afternoon, and it smelled really good in here because we had brownies cooking for dessert for dinner. So thankful for the motorhome so many of us could hang out and be out of the rain for a little while. Today's endless rain and all rain in the forecast is making us question a little bit if we're gonna get any summer. Sorry, I'm trying to wipe the raindrops off. We just have had so few nice days. We need a couple days of reprieve. We're gonna go do some shopping, see what shops they have here in Seward. This is something I haven't really done because I've always had little kids and I don't take little kids in shops, but Bennett's coming along. I'm gonna go with my sister-in-law, my niece. We're gonna see what Seward has to offer for shopping. So that building right there is the Sea Life Center. If you come up from there, we are on 4th Street. There are several bars right here and restaurants. Seward Brewing Company, Sea Salt Grill and Bar, Gold Rush Bistro, Yukon Bar. Has some fun buildings and some shopping. Let's see what we can find. This is called the Happy Husky. What? These are beautiful. Okay, oh, Arctic Pups dog collars. Those are cute.
So much, I really appreciate you.
Goodbye. Oh, these are cute too. Little hand painted cards. Okay. The Alaska shop. Seward's largest gift and jewelry store. This Alaska store was huge and had everything under the sun. This shop has a little bit of everything. Got a whole Precious Moments display. I haven't seen these since I was a kid. Over here we got teddy bears. This store had all sorts of t-shirts and pajamas, and oh, it was just so full of everything. This is the ultimate tchotchke store. Lots of things. Don't know where to look. All right, next we have the Ranting Raven Gallery. Unique gifts, original art, and local wares. This type of store tends to be more up my alley. Locally made goods, cards, artwork, beautiful things made by Alaskans. Not everything in here was made by Alaskans, but a lot of it was. This beautiful pottery, and then they had beautiful woodworking. It was really fun to look around at the different art pieces. It was a beautiful store. All right, we made it back from a little shopping adventure. It's about 5:30 right now, and the rain has not let up for the day. And the ocean looks pretty angry. Very choppy, not very many boats in or out. Would not be a very good day for going out whale watching, glacier viewing, any of that, because too much fog, too much chop. Usually if you sign up for one of those things and they have a bad weather day, they will give you the option to get your money back or choose a different day. On a day like today, I probably would. All right, we are feeling very grateful to have this awning with all the rain, having tacos and nachos and quesadillas. Okay, tonight's activity. We have some embroidery floss. We're picking out colors.
Man, this is like 3 times harder with the Band-Aid.
Do you think
We have
Yeah, we should watch the Mario movie.
teaching them how to make bracelets. Rainy day activities.
Rainy day activities at 9 o'clock at night.
That's true. We could go to bed, I guess. That would be a good rainy day. As you can see, this was the place to be for all the kids to get out of the rain, put on a movie, and I taught anybody who wanted to how to make bracelets. Just about everybody got into it, and we had a really good time. The kids stayed till about 10:30 when I walked them all back to their campsites so we could go to bed. But it was a fun evening spent together making bracelets. Good morning, friends. I'm just making myself a little smoothie this morning. I made myself little smoothie packets at home and then adding half a banana. And then we're gonna walk over and get breakfast at Grandma and Grandpa's. Everett is just waking up. His brothers have been gone for a while. We've been waiting for Everett to get up. Let's do this. Another day in Seward. I am taking a shower today. I just turned on the water heater. It's gonna be a couple minutes because I gotta get dressed. go get Everett some breakfast. Everett requested that we drive over to Grandma and Grandpa's because he's just still too sleepy. This campsite in particular, you have to reserve online, and their online booking system like crashed this year. So it was like 2 or 3 weeks later than normal when it finally got up and running. And it was like 9 a.m. on a Friday morning, and my mom and I got on the phone together and we were trying to book 3 sites. Well, they were going so fast. I was able to get 2 together, and then I got a 3rd one on the water, not together. But they were like disappearing so fast. Like once I clicked on them, if I unclicked them, they would have been gone. So we are not close to Grandma and Grandpa and my brother, but we usually just walk back and forth right now since it's pretty chilly out and Everett's just waking up. We're gonna drive over and then have some breakfast, and then we'll walk the rest of the day. But pretty rainy morning, and it looks like they're having a good old breakfast here. Perfect timing. All right. I looked over and you looked, I was like, what's different? And I'm like, oh, he doesn't have his glasses on. Oh, yay.
It's just so tiny bit though, but not right now and everything.
Pancake.
Oh, those cakes look gross.
Bacon. Bacon's already been cooked.
Need to go out.
Bacon.
Hot
Thanks,
chocolate.
Grandma and Grandpa. All right, we're back at it of making more bracelets this morning, trying new things. Oh, so pretty. Sierra's Reese Roo. Wow.
I did one really long, so it made 4 loops.
Yeah. Oh, Hunter's got his on. That looks good. That looks really good. Weston's putting his on his ankle, and he now has quite a few on there. I'm just finishing getting ready, which is one of the perks of being in a motorhome and not tent camping this time. We're gonna head out on a hike here in a few minutes and some bike rides today. It's rainy, but we just gotta go with it. We all piled in Gus the bus, our white van, and came to this 2 Lakes Park. We come to Seward pretty much every summer, and we have never done this, and it's right in town, so we're trying something new.
I wanted that float.
The little snort is what did it for me. Waterfall viewing 100 yards. We have never seen this, and it's right here. Wow. We were so confused why we knew nothing about this hike. We've been coming to Seward for years, and it was just right in town. It's about 1.5 miles around to these 2 beautiful lakes. There are 2 different waterfalls, and it's just so peaceful. You are literally right on the edge of town, but you're in this rainforest. It was so green and lush, and just listening to the raindrops fall through the trees. It actually kept us more dry and out of the rain being in here because of the canopy. We really enjoyed this little 2 Lakes hike. It was beautiful. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that back there. Those big leaves? Never. What are those? Western skunk cabbage.
Huh.
I've just never seen them
No.
big like that.
Uh-uh.
It's really pretty.
Huge.
If the water is very clean.
Yeah.
Want to drink it?
No. You probably could, but you don't need to. We're gonna come swimming here on a hot day. Oh, look at those roots on that tree that fell over.
That's cool.
Really cool.
But it's been weird. Like,
Just wanted attention.
why'd you guys take so long?
Everett, I think it is this way, bud. Ooh, the rain has really picked up. Careful. Woo. All right, we did the Two Lakes Trail. All right, friends, I packed up my bag of food. I'm making lunch over at my parents' trailer this afternoon. We're having gyros because, you know, I'm addicted to them and they're so easy and yummy and everybody loves them. So we're gonna make some yummy lunch in the rain. I'm all about simple but yummy meals when we're camping, and this fit the bill. Everybody was very satisfied. Our rainy day crafting continues. I feel like I just fulfilled a childhood dream. I always wanted to learn how to do fancier bracelets with this string, and I tried and tried until I figured it out this afternoon. Camping does that to you. You just kind of have time to just zen out. Okay, so I made a chevron. I'm so excited. Okay, that's all. Now I'm off to make chicken sandwiches for dinner. All right, it looks perfect on Reese Rue's wrist with all her other bracelets. All right, beautiful. Well, friends, we still have fog all the way down to the water behind us and all the way covering the mountains in front of us. But we do have a break in the rain, so we're eating outside, gonna have a campfire, and just make the most of it because, you know, don't want to sit inside a motorhome all the time when you're camping. Look at this beautiful fire.
You're welcome.
Did you make that, Hunter? Good job. And we're pretty lucky right now. There's nobody in front of us, so we got our view out to the ocean. Ooh, that fire feels so good and smells so good.
I put that one and that one.
This is literally straight mud.
Yep, it is mud.
Let me make.
Okay, these are ready.
Getting our chicken sandwiches done. The leftover pasta.
Okay.
Okay. I would like one, please.
Can I have one?
Oh, that'll be yummy. Everybody loved the chicken sandwiches. It was like eating a big chicken nugget. I had never bought those before, but they were a success. And for dessert, the boys requested that we make banana boats. This is a new dessert that we just discovered. We did get some smaller chocolate chips like Reese's peanut butter chocolate chips and toffee ones and caramel ones, which made it easier to stuff the bananas. We discovered these at the cabin the week before, and the boys could not wait to have them again. And it was a big success. How is it? So yummy. Yummy.
So where did...
Leave it on that side.
There, like that. Whoa.
Oh, don't hit the... I think it's done. It's done. Pull it off. Pull it off. It's perfect. Wow, the perfect marshmallow.
Now,
I didn't
don't
know it was
touch
possible. I didn't know that was even possible. The perfect marshmallow. Well, friends, it's starting to rain again. It's actually 10 o'clock at night, maybe even later. Let's see. It is 10:01, so I was right. So we're going to bed, but we got to show you these amazing scooter skills. Woo! Well, I thought I was going home, but the kids put a movie on in the trailer, and I got lured back in by the fire. I love a good campfire. Plus, we put some magic flames on it. It's beautiful. It's going really good. All right, the boys have been watching Tom and Jerry. I enjoyed the fire, but it's time to go. These are my wheels to get back to the trailer. Good morning, friends. We slept to the pitter patter of rain all night. I haven't stepped outside yet to see if it's raining. Grandma just called. Breakfast is ready. We turned the heater on in here. We're drying out some shoes. We find that if we put them next to the vents here, they dry out pretty good. And we're gonna go have breakfast, and then we're gonna come clean up. Every morning we have to kind of clean up from the night before, take beds down, clean up everybody's bags, because the bags I'm storing on the bed, so at night we take them down, then everybody gets dressed in the morning, and then we gotta put them back away. So, you know, just whenever you're in small spaces, it's a constant cleanup roundabout. So we're heading over to the campsite for breakfast. Here's our view this morning. Very spooky and
Wow.
lots of fog again today. Okay.
But at least it's not as foggy.
Yeah, a little bit less.
We can at least see the mountains.
You're right.
That way.
My brother and sister-in-law headed back home yesterday. So it's just us and Grandma and Grandpa today. But Grandpa, Hunter, and Bennett got up at 5:30 this morning and headed to a river down here called the Russian River. It's actually the river where Mark and I went on our first date. The salmon are running really good at that river, and Hunter wants to catch one on a fly rod. And so they got up super early to go be the first people on the river and go catch their salmon. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see them later today. And we are just gonna have some fun. Probably head back to the Sea Life Center and, you know, spend one more full day in Seward. Looks like someone was throwing away a good walking stick. Maybe you need to grab it.
That should look good. Kind of.
Yeah.
It's slanted.
Yeah, that's all right.
I like it.
Okay, you don't have to use it. You can leave it for someone else then. Seward is known for the murals. I mentioned that earlier. And here's one. It says salmon double take. So this is what a red salmon looks like. And then after it spawns, it turns red. Kind of a cool mosaic here in the campground.
Was it that?
Yeah, that was one of them. Yep. Grandma's making French toast, and she has powdered sugar.
Sure.
I have to know, what do you eat on your French toast? I always ate powdered sugar growing up, but Mark likes syrup, so just different. We had a nice breakfast, and then I got into rock painting. I hadn't painted any rocks yet, so this was my chance. I made a few nice ones. It was very fun just to like zone out and paint rocks. Okay, I made a big rock. An ocean scene. Give it a new home. Some people can enjoy it here. Seward did this one as well, so check painting rocks off of my list. Cute little Nintendo guy. After my dad and Hunter and Bennett got back from fishing, my mom had decided that she was ready to go home and take the cousins home. This rain didn't make the best conditions for camping, so everybody didn't stick around for the full week like we had planned. And my mom needed to take home my van, so she also needed to take home all the chairs and bikes. That's okay. We're still staying through Friday. Well, before the cousins leave, they wanted one more tradition to be fulfilled. We are going to the Harbor Street Creamery for some ice cream. This time. Does the trip feel complete now? You got your Maui Wowie? Too bad we didn't get the sunny day to have some ice cream. But
Everybody goodbye for till get back from Hawaii.
And in case you were wondering, Hunter and Bennett and my dad did get some beautiful red salmon. They got them all filleted down at the harbor, and then they actually took them to a facility where they will freeze them and vacuum seal them for you. It's called Captain Jack's. Because we weren't ready to take them home yet, that was the best way to keep them nice and fresh. It's Thursday afternoon. We're staying here Monday through Friday. It starts to get crazy Thursday night, Friday morning. So we kind of try and hit it when it's a little less busy, but it is filling up right now for the weekend. Will anybody get a sunny day? We haven't got one yet since the first day. I was reading a plaque today that said that Seward gets an average of 92 inches of rain a year. So this is typical weather. The sunny days are the rare thing. The big difference is a lot of times when it's sunny at our house, it's rainy here, but it's been raining at our house all week too. I'm just not sure if summer is gonna arrive. We've honestly had like 6 days of sunshine in all of June. I need a little bit more sunshine. I love it here. I just need a little more sunshine. Woo! Oh, the deep puddle. Okay, friends. Last camping dinner for this trip has become a leftover smorgasbord. We've got leftover chicken sandwiches, leftover chicken sausages, leftover gyro meat. Everybody gets to choose what they want. Everybody will be happy. We're just gonna have full tummies and make a little of everything. You make us a fire, I'm chilled. You make either we either need to make a log cabin or a teepee. Go put your drink down before you come back again. Got a beautiful fire. Weston chose a leftover breakfast burrito. Uh-oh. Hold on. That one, you shaved your chicken patty. That takes skill.
What did that take skill?
You shaved your chicken patty.
That takes skill.
It takes skill.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay, here you go.
I claim the best
Wow,
order.
don't put your plate on there, it'll burn. What is it called?
The double chicken.
You're using a chicken patty as the bun for your chicken sausage.
Oh.
All right. We're set. Hunter and Bennett are at the skate park for a little while. They'll come here soon and have some dinner. They're just trying to enjoy a moment of dry between the rain. Everett has a rating for his double chicken. Oh, when you're done chewing.
10 out of 10.
With a little bit of ketchup, huh? He gave it 2 thumbs up.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 for the double chickenator. All right, Everett and I are celebrating that it's still not raining. He's gonna ride the scooter
To the
to the park. The other boys are already down there, so we're gonna head down and meet them. I think I'm looking forward to some park time, some more fire time, and then a shower and a good night's sleep. The boys left at 5:30 this morning. Hunter woke up at 4, couldn't sleep anymore because he was so excited. So, and then I kind of fell back asleep after that. So, I'm gonna be tired tonight. Woo! Everett, you're getting good on that. Oh, not through the gravel. The thing about this kind of weather is it makes it so you have absolutely no idea what time it is. Like, what time is it even? It looks the same at 7 in the morning as it does at, let's see what time it is right now. 8:30 at night. Oh, I just dropped my phone. 8:30 at night. How is that? Like, it just has looked the exact same all day. So it really messes with you. And unless you keep checking your phone, you have no idea. And that's okay. We're on camping time. We just kind of eat when we get hungry, play when we want to play. While I was eating breakfast this morning, started painting on rocks, and we had wanted to go and look at the sea lion feeding at the Sea Life Center, and it was at 11 o'clock. And we're just coloring and cleaning up from breakfast, and my mom's like, it's 10:55, we gotta go. Had no idea it had gotten that late because it just looks like this all the time. Pretty wild. Usually this city park here, which is amazing, has so many kids. This week, it's been kind of dead with the rain. People aren't venturing out quite as much. Usually it's just like all hours of the day, full of kids. Nice! Nice, Hunter. Oh, careful with this. Nice. Got any tricks for me, Hunter? Ooh, that was smooth, Hunter. Let's see. Nice, Hunter. That's good. If it's sunny, it's hard to get my kids away from here, but it's been so wet and slippery this whole trip that they haven't got to spend much time here. So they're just relishing this couple hours where it's dry enough to be here and to be scootering safely. Well, Grandpa gave someone a salmon, and they gave us some nutty hazel cookies, so he made someone's day and they made our day. Well, friends, this mama's tired. It's like 10:30 at night. Like I said, it looks the same as it's looked all day. We just finished having leftover banana boats and marshmallows. The kids are covered in stickiness. You covered in stickiness?
No, but
Let me see ya.
this is not my hands.
Because you just washed your hands, but your face. Ready to go relax in the motorhome. We're walking back. We smell like campfire. Life is good. Good morning, friends. Looks about the same today. Fog all the way down to the water here behind me. You can see a little bit more of the mountain today. That's Mount Marathon behind me. All the boats are having to use their horns to keep safe out in the bay. I've heard quite a few because it's so foggy everywhere this morning. I'm just having my morning smoothie, walking over. My dad has the breakfasts in his trailer, so I'm gonna go grab them, get the boys fed, then we're gonna pack up, make our way home this afternoon. We do have to be out of the campground by 11 so that the new people can come in. Probably gonna be crazy around here because it's Friday and all the weekend people are showing up. All right, I was able to get Everett out of bed to come to breakfast. He said his feet were unconscious. Are they feeling better now? Okay.
That just feels weird.
Yeah, here, you can have this one. You were gonna face it towards you. Hi.
I kind of don't know how to do this. Hi.
Fly away, did he?
Who?
Did you show your mom?
What?
There's an eagle in this tree right above him.
Oh, somebody, I thought it might be. Oh, it is. It's a juvenile. There's a juvenile eagle sitting up in this tree. Let's see if we can see him. Is that a juvenile or is that a hawk? Ew, the white sky is making me sneeze.
Oh, that's kind of scary.
Oh, here he goes, here he goes. He's taking off. Oh, he pooped right on their car. Oh. I thought he was gonna take off, but he leaned back and pooped right on these people's car. Life is good. Hot chocolate and a breakfast burrito.
And then a pancake.
And then a pancake. Wow.
And so you have, then you either have a fly rod or a normal rod.
Is.
So you flip
Sorry,
the
you missed
flip the rod over. So
the new
you have
demonstration.
the line right there.
There's a fishing boat just right, probably 100 yards offshore. It's got a bright light on it. This fog is thick this morning. Well, friends, I'm just finishing getting the motorhome all tidied up. We are about to head off. Our camping trip in Seward is coming to an end. You know, rain or shine, Seward doesn't disappoint. Yes, we would have liked to have a little bit more sunshine, but we had an amazing hike, we had amazing food, we had amazing family time. The Sea Life Center is fun. We got some time at the park and the skate park last night, so that was really nice. Seward is great for exploring on bike and walking, and they also have a free shuttle that'll take you around, so that's really helpful if you don't have transportation, like if you're coming off of a cruise ship. But highly recommend the Sea Life Center. You know, it really just gives you a glimpse into what is right out here behind me in this ocean that most of us don't get to explore and see. If it is a nice day, the wildlife tours and glacier viewing tours are also excellent. We have taken those several times over the years. The hikes, there's a hike to a glacier nearby. We've done that every other year when the weather has been nicer. There is a hike out to the ocean, Tonsina Point. I cover those in every video. We can't do everything every single time. This time was just a lot of cousin time, a lot of reconnecting and just relaxing, and I'm so glad that I got to do it in this motorhome. What a fun experience. I've never experienced renting a motorhome before, and I highly recommend it. Everett doesn't want to leave. He's like, I thought we had 2 more days. This mama needs to get home and get back to regular life. I've only slept in my own bed like a few times this month between the cabin and, you know, being here in Seward. That's what summer in Alaska is all about. Hello? Did you miss us, sweetheart? It feels so good to be home with you again. All right, friends, happy to be home. It's actually warmer here than it was all week in Seward. Thanks for coming along on a fun adventure, renting a motorhome. It was really fun. I think I'll add that into like a yearly thing probably, to do just a new adventure in a motorhome because it made it very comfortable. It's not going to be an all the time thing by any means, but it was a great way to be in Seward, especially this week in the rain. Oh, I'm ready to shower, get all the laundry done. Hunter and Bennett are off on another adventure next week, so the summer nonstop continues. Mark's put them all to work right away, getting the yard mowed. Thank you so much for watching. We are so grateful for each and every one of you that chooses to spend time with us. We love you, and we'll see you again real soon for more of This Alaska Life.